kids, it's Mrs. Compton. Grab your whiteboard or grab your notebook or whatever. We're doing this warm-up together. So we are going to be taking mixed numbers. That's a whole number and a fraction together. And we're going to turn them into fractions. And then we're going to do the opposite. We're going to turn fractions into mixed numbers. All right, so get your stuff ready. So I'm going to give you the mixed number 1 and 1/8. I'm going to put a circle around it because I'm a huge fan of number bonds. I feel like number bonds saved my life with fractions. So, and I actually really love fractions. So I'm going to put a circle around it. I'm going to kick this thing out right here. And I'm going to turn this 1 into 8/8 because this denominator is eighths. So I may as well make it into 8/8. And then I had 1/8 already right there. And then I'm going to put them together. Boom. 8/8 plus 1/8 equals 9/8. So 1 and 1/8 is equal to 9/8. Right? Okay, so let's try, oh, there it is. Let's try another one. All right, so let's do 1 and 2/3. Okay, so think about what denominator you're going to use. We already have a 3 for our denominator, so that's what I'm going to use for the whole number. So 1 would be the same as 3/3. If the numerator and the denominator are the same number, it means it's automatically equal to 1 whole. Okay, and then I already had 2/3. And I'm just going to put 3/3 and 2/3 together, and we've got 5/3. Now, remember, some people maybe once said to you, you can't have a fraction with the numerator greater than the denominator. Uh-oh, we know that's not true. We can have it that way. And as you get older and older, you're actually going to see improper fractions where the numerator is greater than the denominator. You're going to see them all the time. They become super useful. All right, so 1 and 2/3 is the same as 5/3. Okay, let's try one that has a whole number that's greater than 1. So let's do 2 and 3/8. Okay, so think, what denominator will you use? Okay, I'm using eighths. Makes sense to me. Now the 2 is made up of 8/8, but it's also made up of another 8/8. So you can see it as this is 1 and this is 1, and together it makes 2. Or you could have done this, 2 and 3/8, and put 16/8 for the 2, because 8/8 plus 8/8 is 16/8. Same thing, right? It's just how you are breaking it down. Okay, and then we're going to kick out. We've already got the other 3/8, and then I'll just do the same over here. And we'll put them together. 8/8 plus 8/8 plus 3/8 equals 16/8 plus 3/8 equals 19/8. Okay, now we're going to reverse it. So let's say we had the opposite situation. We were given an improper fraction. Okay, so let's practice with the improper fraction 11/4. Okay, write that down on your board, 11/4. Okay, now I need to figure out what the mixed number is. For me, what I like to do is pull out the whole pieces. So I know this is going to be more than 1 because it's more than 4/4. And I actually know it's going to be worth more than 2 because it's more than 8/4. So I've got 4/4 is 1. Another 4/4 makes 2. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 3 more fourths. If I add them together, I get this. Yes? Okay. So this is 1, this is 1, and this is 3/4. So that's 1, 1, and 3/4. Together that makes 2 and 3/4. See? All you have to do is think strategy. Take the fractions apart, put them back together, get really used to it. If you like to cook in the kitchen or bake, I'm in the kitchen a lot these days. I'm constantly separating fractions. So it's one of the most useful things I actually find in math that I've learned. Okay, we're gonna do one more. So here we go. We're gonna do 6/5. Pull out your whole number, find what's left. Okay, and that, you might realize, makes 1 1/5. This is worth the 1, and this is still just worth a 5th. Put them together, and that's what you get. Boom. Okay, kids, get ready. We're going to do our story problem. See you back in a second. Alrighty, we got a dinner party going on behind me. Not in reality, because we're in quarantine, but Mr. Fox has 2 3/6 loaves of cornbread. Each loaf was cut into 1/6 size pieces. If he has 14 people over for dinner, is there enough for each person to have one piece? Gosh, I hope so. Otherwise, Mr. Fox is going to need to bake more bread, buy more bread. So we have to plan. And a lot of planning comes with math. So let's check it out. He has 2 3/6 loaves. Well, in my mind, I already know 3/6. 3 is half of 6. So that's the same as 2.5 loaves of bread, right? I'm going to model that. There's 1 loaf. There's another loaf. So that's 2 whole loaves, 1 and 1. And then I'm going to just draw, these are going to be my sixths. 1/6, 2/6, and 3/6. Okay, now 1 over here I could think about as 6/6, right? Okay, so we have to figure out, does he have enough if he has 14 people over for dinner? Okay, so let's check it out. We've got 1 whole, which is 6/6, plus another whole, which is 6/6, plus 3/6. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3 more is 15/6. Okay, now that means each person will or won't be able to get one if 14 people are coming over for dinner. Well, it means that everybody will get one, right? Because he would have to have 14/6 in order for every person out of all 14 people to get one. And he has 15/6. So that means somebody gets a bonus piece of cornbread, or there's leftovers for tomorrow. In my house, there'd be leftovers for tomorrow. I love leftovers. All right, what else could we think about? We could probably think about doing what we did before, right? In another warm-up, 2 3/6 is the same as 6/6. Actually, we could write is the same as, you might know that, that's the same as 12/6. That makes 2, because 12/6 is made up of 6/6 and 6/6. You try saying it. It's hard, you guys. Okay, and then 3/6. So 12 plus 3 is 15, so that would still be 15/6. So Mr. Fox is in luck. He has planned enough for everybody to have a piece of bread, and there will still be 1 left over. All right, kids, I'll see you next time. Bye.